Hello, hello. I hope you are having a fantastic week so far, Sagittarius. I hope you are having a fantastic week. Anyways, I'm going to get into the shuffling of the cards. If you like this part, then please stay with me as I read through your astrology. I just want to remind you that the draw for the free tarot reading is still active. So if you want to get a free reading from me, whether that be through email or Instagram or whatever, that's still open. So all you have to do is subscribe and leave me a comment down below that you subscribed and you're entered to win. Like, it's that easy. And usually my readings are about half an hour to 45 minutes, depending. So yeah, and also I can see the moon really well from my window right now. It's amazing. Okay, so let's get into your astrology. And speaking of the full moon is in Aries, which is your 5th house. So that's like creativity and like sex and enjoyment and just life feeling good. And so that's a really good sign. But so that is actually, like, if you consider like what you were thinking about, like, about 6 months ago when the last new moon was in Aries, then this is like a culmination of that energy and all that time, that energy that you put in. Now you're, seeing benefit from that time. All right, and that energy, that's also where Mars is, and Mars right now is getting slammed by Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto, which is going direct this week. And that is all in your 10th house. No, wait, that is all in your 5th house? No, wait, 2nd house, sorry. My notes are all a jumble. So that's in your 2nd house of finances. So that's kind of like really putting pressure on your enjoyment of life from your finances. But Pluto is going direct, so there will be some transformation going on now for the rest of the year. And since all this retrograde motion has stopped, we're actually going to start seeing some progress, some actionable progress going into the rest of this year and into next year. So that's good. If you've been feeling really stuck, I mean, now it's starting to budge slowly, and you can actually make some progress, which is fantastic. All right, you also have Mercury in your 12th house, Scorpio. So this is psychic stuff. Like, seriously, like, this is communicating deeply with your own psyche, Sag. This is getting into your deeper feelings, your subconscious feelings, your thoughts. And this will be really interesting too, because it will oppose Uranus on the 13th, which is, or was it the 13th, or was it like, I think it was the 6th, sorry. And that will kind of mark something interesting that will pop up for you. Not quite sure what it will be, but because I don't have your chart, but I feel like it's going to be something unexpected and exciting. So yeah, expect that. I mean, also expect the tail end of that too, because it could be unexpected in a negative way too. So just be aware of your anxiety levels and take breaks whenever you can. It's going to be in your sign for a while. It's going to go retrograde on the 13th, and I believe it's going to enter the previous sign for a moment, and then it's going to come back into Scorpio. And then what else we got going on? We got Venus changing signs into Virgo in your 10th house. So this could actually be more of like a practical sort of energy coming into your house of career. It can also be more practical energy in your marriage, if you're married, because that is your part of your sort of what you're known for career-wise, and in life is your reputation. So that can be affected. And Venus is the house of money and love. So like you could be getting a little bit more practical about money or something. And yeah, it's in general. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. All right. So let's go into your tarot reading, and we're going to go into where you are now, the challenges or what's coming up for you this week, and then messages from spirit. Then we'll pull some oracle cards. My goodness, I can't speak. Let me actually grab a sip of water. All right, hydration. Drink some water. Yeah, I'm telling you to do it right now. Drink some water. Oh, you've drank that much water already? Well, I think you should drink some more. All right, let's get into the Sagittarius. I don't know why my throat was so blocked up for that. Are you having trouble with your voice lately? Are you not being able to express yourself? What's going on? All right, so let's go into this Sagittarius. Let's go into see where you are right now. Where are my lovely Sagittariuses right now, right in this moment? Where are they coming from? Thank you. Coming from the 8 of Swords. So this is a fear. And look at this. It's all pointing at her throat. Like how How weird is that I was talking about the throat thing? So yeah, this is kind of like, you know, she's got this fear, and it's kind of like an unfounded fear because these swords aren't really threatening her. It's all in her head. She has her blindfold on. She can't see that if these are swords or not. She just thinks they're swords. So really, you got to look at what fears you have that are kind of unfounded, or like maybe you're worried about the economy or whatever. You know what? You're not powerful enough to deal with that. So just, you got to roll with what you got, be practical about what you have, and move forward from that sphere, because you can't handle everything. You can't, like, you got the elections coming up, all that kind of stuff. And you know what? Maybe it's time to unplug. Maybe it's time to unplug from all the political stuff if you've been into it. Just take a break. You know what? Take a week off. Everybody will keep you updated at the end of that week. Just take a break. Let's see what the underlying energy of this Eight of Swords is. Sorry, I went on a rant there. Yeah, it's the Hierophant. Okay, so yeah, this is getting in touch with like your more spiritual side of things. So yeah, if you've been like really into politics or whatever, you know what? Take a break. This is basically like the Pope card. This is getting in contact with the divine gift of spirit, like the gift that keeps on giving. So really, it is like letting go of fear and letting, I don't want to say God into your heart, but like basically like letting spirit into your life a little bit, and like, you know, recognizing that spirit is here with you always, like whether you believe in like God or angels or guides or just energy in general, which like I read the energies, so that's kind of what I'm feeling like. And yeah, with your, what is it? I feel like you had some 12th house stuff going on. Maybe it was your 11th house. So yeah, I just feel like, I feel like it's just time to kind of, you know, take a break from whatever you're doing, let go of the fear, get more in contact with spirit. All right, let's see what the underlying energy of this Hierophant card is. It's the Fountain reversed. Okay, so the Fountain is a card about just letting everything kind of be. I believe there is a reverse position. I'll have to look up in the deck box here because I don't know it offhand. Let's see here. The Fountain, reversal, identification with the role of personality, fear of being alone, mind obsessed, separation from source, resistance, or denial of reality. Oh, geez. So yeah, no, get in contact with source. Geez, this is exactly what the Fountain card reverse is saying. Like, you need to get in contact with source. Like, what is going on with you? So we got one more card. Let's see what this underlying energy is. The Page of Cups reverse. So you kind of like, you thought you were expecting a message. Maybe you think you're expecting a message from somebody else or something, but you know what? That message has to come from within you. That message has to come from source. That message has to come from a higher place. And you know what that higher place is? It's in your heart. That's where it is. That's where that truth is, Sagittarius. And you can't get there unless you look deeper within yourself, and you find that small voice and you start listening to it, and you start trusting your intuition, because you use your intuition pretty good, and it takes you, you know, far places. But maybe you need to listen to it when it comes to things about you, because I feel like you're able to judge things that are outside of you very well. I mean, you're mutable fire. You can kind of transform and go with anything, and kind of see like the long term of the thing. But have you been looking in yourself? All right, maybe you've gotten a little bit meta there for you, Sagittarius, but let's go into what you got coming for this week. What is coming up for Sagittarius this week? What is coming up for Sagittarius this week? All right, first card, Eight of Cups. Okay, so you're walking away from something because you're not feeling emotionally fulfilled. I don't know what this is yet, so let's see what the energy, what is the underlying energy of this? Thank you. Got two cards. The first is the Hermit. Okay, so either you're walking away from being a hermit, or you're walking away from a situation to be a hermit. Let's see what the underlying energy of this is. Nine of Coins. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you're walking away from something that was emotionally unfulfilling, and you're on a quest. And I feel like this week you're going to be the hermit. You're going to be finding that inner light, because once you do, and you start to find what your real purpose is in yourself, you'll start to build this world your dreams, basically. Like she's in her garden of coins that she's created, and she's got this little bird here, which is like a message from spirit. Birds are always a message from spirit. So yeah, this is very a strong message to, you know, go deeper within yourself, Sagittarius, to find the messages that you need to hear for yourself, for your best and greatest good. I feel like that is a fantastic reading for your weekly. So let's go into messages from spirit. Maybe that'll be a little bit longer because I kind of want to leave that there. I feel like that's good enough. So let's go into messages from spirit. So this is a lack of victory. Usually it's the victory card, but upside down, obviously it's not feeling very victorious. So let's see why are you not feeling victorious? Is this because of the thing that you left or you're leaving behind? Is it just a feeling of being unvictorious? Feeling of maybe feeling a little bit downtrodden. Spirit wants you to know something. So what else? What is it about the Six of Wands? What is going on with Six of Wands? That's really conflicting. That's the Four of Wands. Are you getting out? Like, I know this is time to, like, you know, get in touch with yourself and stuff, and like, you know, go and get connected to spirit. But are you not getting socialized enough? Like, Sagittarius, what's going on with you? Are you like, do you need to like be with friends here? Because I feel like there's a lack of victory here, and that this could be because of the situation you're in, and spirit's reminding you that, you know what, you need. Like, when I see reversals, I see, you know, not only the reversed meaning, but I also see like a need for this card, like a need for this meaning, which is celebration about, you know, completing something, a victory. So maybe this victory will be about this if you can turn around. So let's see, let's get another clarification card on this Six of Wands and Four of Wands. Queen of Cups. Okay, so she is a very lovely queen. She is in control of her emotions, and she's very kind and creative, and is, yeah, I feel this is such a weird energy. Maybe I'm getting tired or something, but I feel like this is super weird. This is also a queen who expresses herself in a very soft way. So maybe it's because you're moving away from something here, and you're moving into this new sort of material wealth. It's reminding you, maybe this isn't like getting too carried away. Maybe spirit is telling you just to like kind of like be chill, maybe have a small gathering. Maybe don't have like this victory where, you know, you're on a horse and there's crowds around you. Maybe just keep it small, and keep it like small and intimate. I feel like if you're gonna have a party, if that's a thing that you're gonna do. Let's get another clarifier on this small party. Ace of Swords. Yeah, apparently that's a good idea. So I guess with the small party, you'll be able to or like this small gathering, this small celebration of like close friends or something, you'll generate a new idea which will feel like a bolt of lightning from the sky. Because this Ace of Swords is coming out of nowhere with an idea of a communication of a divine sort of entry, because usually these things are brought in with hands coming out of clouds, which, you know, anything coming out of a cloud is usually like, you know, the big guy or whatever being like, hey, look at this. All right, so I feel like that's good enough. So yeah, just, you know, play it chill, go deeper into yourself and find the answers that you need. So let's go into your Sacred Symbols cards, and let's see what spirit wants you to know for this week. What does spirit want to tell Sagittarius? What does spirit want to tell Sagittarius? What does spirit want Sagittarius to know? What will help Sagittarius? Thank you. Time. Time will tell. Time will tell. Time will tell the tale. So yeah, I feel like maybe this is a reflection on time. Maybe this is a reflection of a time wasted, or like maybe this is about this card here. Can I get a clarification or another action for whoa, okay. Jeez. Alright, so one card out of that pile went upright, so we're gonna take that. It's a spiritual cleansing card. So yeah, Sagittarius, what can you do to spiritually cleanse yourself? I mean, maybe this is A bath. Maybe this is jumping into a lake or something and like we're actually feeling like a cleanse. Or maybe it's simple as smudging yourself with some incense or some sage or something. Whatever you can do to kind of cleanse yourself before even you go into like a spiritual state, I feel like you'll be better off to cleanse your energy. I'm also a Reiki practitioner, so I can make a video about like cleansing your body, cleansing your aura, etc. If you would like to see or hear that. Yeah, okay. Well, I feel like that's the message for this part. I'm actually gonna turn this incense off. Turn it off. I mean, put it out because it's getting very strong. All right, so let's go into the Animal Oracle deck, which is a beautiful collection of druidic animal oracle cards. I got these when I was like 16. So let's see what's going on. What is going on? What animal wants to work with Sagittarius? What animal wants to work with Sagittarius? Thank you. So we'll take it here and we'll flip it. Crane. All right, cool. Crane's a cool bird. I love crane. So crane, it is secret knowledge, patience, and longevity. Another sign got this card as well. So I feel like there's a theme going on. A lot of bird energy. So what page is this? It is page 58. I'm way off. All right, so it is in the upright position, so we're just going to leave it there. So crane brings the qualities of patience and perseverance. The crane will stand for hours peering into the water until the time is right for it to dart at its prey. Combined with the ability to be patient, the crane conveys the capacity to be focused and to be able to concentrate without distraction. It brings an ability to guide others into the underworld, to help them with their transition at a time of dying, or with their journey into the inner realms. How perfect is that? As well as conveying into the underworld. The crane symbolizes arcane science or secret knowledge, which in the druidic tradition is represented by the Ogham script. I believe that's just like scratches and then like a series of dashes. The tree language of the druidity. In its wildest sense, learning this language involves learning to read the book of nature. All right, well that's really interesting, and like I said, it's about meditating and like knowing when to strike. And I feel like walking away from the situation is the right time, or maybe you have to wait a little bit longer. But in any case, you're being the hermit and you're being asked to connect with spirit here. And like the underworld, it is also a spiritual plane. So yeah, let's go into your rune for this week and see what comes up for you. What energy wants to work with Sagittarius this week? What energy wants to work with Sagittarius this week? Got the rune, flip it up. All right, so this is the warrior rune. I forget what the name is. Haven't seen it in a while. What is it called? I think it's Taiwaz. Let me get the book. Okay, got the book. The rune book. And yeah, Taiwaz. So we'll go to the page 89 and we'll read directly from the book. It is in the reverse position. So yeah, what's going on with the reverse position of Taiwaz? Reversed, the danger is that through hasty or ill-timed action, the energy leaks out or is spilled away. If an association is short-lived, do not grieve, but know that it has fulfilled its span. Matters of trust and confidence are at issue here, and with them, the authenticity of your way of being in the world. This is a rune of powerful energy. Reversed, Taiwaz calls for examining your motives. If it is self-conquest in which you are concerned, or if you are trying to dominate another, are you lusting after outcomes, or are you focused on the task for its own sake? You will find the answers within yourself, not in outside advice. When you consult the runes, you are consulting with yourself. This is the proper action of a spiritual warrior, which you are. This is what I was saying, man. This is what I was saying with all of this. Like, you gotta look inwards and see yeah, like when is the right time to take action? Like the crane, all this energy backs itself up. This time, and yeah. Phew. I couldn't put these cards out on purpose if I tried. All right, so if you enjoyed this reading, let me know in the comments down below. If it resonated, you know, like hit a like button or just hit some buttons or something to let me know that you like this. And if you would like a private reading, I have those as low as like $15 for like a really small reading, and it goes all the way up to like, you know, $30 or something, $38 American for like a 45-minute reading, like 30 to 45 minutes. They're like really long, and I go through a lot. So yeah, those are totally worth it, honestly. So if you like this kind of thing, let me know. If you want a reading, hit me up. All right, Sagittarius, well, I hope you have a fantastic week and a great full moon, and I will see you next week.